Hi everyone. I'm just going to do a quick audio check, make sure I'm being heard. So give me just a moment to double check that. Hello. Well, this is Flower Child 567. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching this episode, whether as a rerun on Twitch or on my YouTube channel, which is also Flower Child 567. And this is one of my spontaneous. Streams, and I've been thinking about something. I gotta tell you, I've been thinking about doing something, and I'm not sure which day yet, or if I'll just float it. But I'm starting a new weekly, I think, stream called Home is Where the Heart Is, or There's No Place Like Home. Maybe that's it. There's no place like home. I'll be like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, clicking my heels together and saying, there's no place like home. Anyways, this is going to be devoted to, of course, Elderscrolls Online housing. And I'm going to be showing off my houses. I'm going to be featuring different guests, builders, designers, creators in the game, who are just phenomenally creative people. You've seen maybe the Thursday night housing tour that my friend Stretch002 puts on every Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll continue to do that once a month, because that features a whole group of people. But I'll be doing special guests, and then I'll be featuring some of my own. So I've decided that I'm going to start with the stable homes, okay? So let me open up my inventory and go to the store, okay? You know, we get houses given to us that are free gifts, and I'll be sharing some of those too. But we also have lots of houses that we can earn, and then houses, of course, that we can buy. So I'm just looking over here to the houses. All right, so right now you can see the Potentate's Retreat is for sale. It's one of the biggies, 13,000 gold coin. Maybe we'll pop in at the end and take a quick look at that. But I'm going to start with stable homes, and you can see there's quite a lot of stable homes available. And some of them are freebie. Are the freebie houses listed in here? I don't think they are. So I'll be showing you some of the houses that you can't buy, that you earn as an achievement or through a special event. And I'm going to start off with, I'm just going to systematically go through these and show them to you. Autumn's Gate I actually own. You can see the word purchase there. It cost me 2,350 gold crowns. And I did buy the furnished one. So you're going to go in, and we're going to see a fully furnished house in the heart of the Rift. And it's just outside the lively small town of Nemalton. And it's a sturdy wooden house with a large hearth to keep you warm in the Skyrim winter, and a stone wall to keep out the trolls. So we're going to go check that out. And I can't preview it empty, otherwise we would, because I own it. But that's where we're going first. So now let me go into my inventory under collections, which is where you find your homes. And the first one is stable homes, and we're going to go right there. Autumn's Gate, the Nemalton house. And I'll take you outside of it also so that you can see what it looks like outside. All right, here we go. So we're going to travel outside the house. We're going again into the rift. Once we land, I'll show you the map, okay? All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so here's the rift. And right up here is the house that we are viewing right here, okay? The rift. Okay. So it's really pretty. It's got a really... Oh, and look at here's somebody. Here's a skeleton going in or coming out, maybe. And anybody can go into the empty house, but we're coming into my house. So I purchased it with the furniture pack, and then of course I've added my own items, my embellishments, and a couple of things. It's got a really nice yard. Eventually I'll do something with this, but for now it's what it is. And I have put out some of the flowers, and like this flag. It did not come with this mushroom over here, so nor did it come right here with the moon sugar. I added those. Okay, so I'm pointing out the things that did not come, that I added. All right, look at this sweet little place. So it's a nice little cozy kind of inn type of house, and really nice craftsmanship. Very much, I would say, Nordic. Okay, so I have a little doggy here at the door to greet you, and then I have another one roaming around because I think that they would be in a house like this. All right, so you can see I've added some furs on the ground and some food and garlic and meat, some cooking. I've added that. This is not a cooking pit. It's just fireplace that you can extinguish or light, either way. And then I have one of our free paintings over it. On this side, I've put out different items. Okay, so I put out a Xandar, and I put out Nuzame, the merchant. Yeah, and this was part of the pack, the furniture pack, the table, the bench, the table over here, the bookshelf, the bed, the chest, and the basket, I believe. I added the other things like the screen here and the statues and the plates and food. Like I said, the carpets, the rugs, the candles. I've added that stuff. I added the firewood. Of course, those two characters. I think that chest came with the house. That bag came with the house. This chest was part of the furniture pack. I think this Nordstool was too, and the counter. I think the furniture pack was another 1,000 gold. I don't remember, to be perfectly honest. But you kind of get a sense for what your house would look like if you bought it with furnished. And then, of course, I've added, like I said, the artwork and the statues and the music box, Mother Morrowind's Sacred Lullaby, and my little innkeepers. So it's a sweet house. One day I might take it and gut it, take everything off the land and create something with it. But for now, it's a nice little place to teleport into whenever I want to come into the rift. You can see right here where it's located. It's not too far from a way shrine. So that's what I always look for in a house also, is how close to a way shrine it is, because then that's what you're going to use to travel around the rest of the map. Okay. Cute, isn't it? All right. Little doggies. Let me show you also. This house is a very, very small house. Only 6 people can visit at any one time. So that's the population. I have quite a nice selection of furniture that I can bring out. 200 pieces. I only have 83 out, so you can see how much more you can actually decorate. I don't have any special furnishings out. You get 4. I do have collectible furnishings. That's 10. Special collectibles 4. That's my 2 people and the 2 dogs, of course. And it's not my primary. And I do have it set so that my guild, Banshee, can come in here. But look at all the things I do have here. I mean, you know, pretty nice. Got a lot of room. And I don't have, you could build a loft up here and put a loft bedroom, and lift you just could do a lot of things if you lifted things up. And then outside, you do have enough room to put a small crafting station. If I were to put a crafting station, I would go on to one side and I would take up the plants. I'd move the trees over to the other side. Okay, and then I would just put down some wood planks, wood ground platforms, and cover this whole area, and then just put my crafting area in this corner or in the other corner. But to do something like that is not expensive at all. You have plenty of, gosh, I have over 100 slots to pull out crafting, and all we have are 6 crafting tables. But inside, if you made a loft and brought up your bedroom, your sleeping area, right? Then down below, you could make it your, you could do your provision. Well, you put a provision fire right here and turn this into a provision station. Put your alchemy and your enchantment station. You could put your outfit station in here. So yeah, you got a lot of room. It's well worth its money, I think, personally. But okay, that's up to you. And of course, it's pretty inexpensive to just buy and decorate as you want without any of the additional outside adornments, and then of course the interior furniture. Let's leave the home. Okay, I'm going to show you a total of 3, I think, today. So that was the first one. And the second one I'm going to show you is also one that I own. And it's the Black Vine Villa. And it's in Malabal Tor. Now, I wanted to share with you about this particular house. This was submitted into a housing contest, and I did win. What did I win? Did I win second place for this one? Let me look. Oh no, I won first place for this one. For a housing contest called Where the Magic Happens. So this one is heavily adorned. That's where we're going to go. But before we go there, let's take a look at what it cost if you were to buy it in the Crown store. Okay, houses, the Black Villa. It was only 2,250. It's a little smaller than this one. And it's in Malabal Tor. Would you want to live in an old stone house just across a dark jungle stream from a haunted Iliad ruin? Silly question. Who wouldn't? Yeah, who wouldn't? En route, let's go visit. Well, no. Let's just go here. All right. Okay. All right. The Black Vine Villa. We're going to travel outside the house. Malabal Tor in the region of Valenwood. We'll look at it on the map in just a moment. Okay, let's bring up the map. Here's Malabal Tor. And you can see the house is right up here. And seriously, right across the water is a way shrine. And it's like, takes absolutely no time to run there. No time to run there. Right over there, just on the above the Iliad ruins. I'm going to say goodbye to Az for now because he doesn't need to be out while we're doing this. So bye, Az. All right. Here we go. Doesn't this look nice, huh? It's so pretty. You've got a walkway up to it. And a nice strong gate. The Black Vine house. And we're going on in. I'm going to go into first person once we go inside so that you can really, really see this house. Remember, this is fully decorated for a housing contest. You can see it's 200. It has 200 slots for furniture. I only have 4 open, and then I can bring out 4 special furnishings. I have 10 collectibles. I have all 4 slots for my special collectibles. Only 6 people at any given time can visit. Okay. Here we go. Let me bring you into first person. So there's the house itself, which I have heavily decorated. The whole yard I have heavily decorated. I'm just going to show you that first. This is an apothecary, a magic, where the magic happens. So here's the idea behind this, that every single plant that I've added, I didn't buy a furniture pack. This is all from scratch. Every single path, save these little apocrypha eye plants, have a purpose in apothecary, in making herbals and poisons. And I've got my druid, Ravana, here because she deserves to be in a magical garden like this. And my witch's scrying basin, of course. There's the little loon who lives here. Isn't he adorable? He gets so happy. But there is an outside stove in which things are melting and being cooked down. There are poisonous mushrooms in some places, of course. Moon sugar is made here. You can see that the moon sugar is grown here. And every single plant is a magical plant. So you could come here and if you wanted, and you could take a look at the different plants that I've got. There's a magic well here, and this water just floats up in bubbles. So when I need some of the magic water, I just grab a bubble in a container and take it inside. And then, of course, there's all this magic treasure here, because you see, as a healer, as a woman who does spell casting, also who makes poisons and whatever is needed, I don't sell, but I do receive donations. And my patrons come back even after they've given me gold coin, and sometimes bring me wonderful gifts. And I just stick it all out there. Alright, so over on this side, you can see the moon sugar being ground down into a pulp and dust. And of course we have the magic of the trees here. Everything is very magical, fully magical. We even have a hist tree starting to grow here. Everything's very, very magical. So, you have to be very careful when you come into my garden, though, and you don't want to touch it. You don't want to just reach out and touch. You want to know what you're touching before you do, because you do not want to touch anything poisonous and accidentally put your fingers in your eyes or your mouth or up your nose. So be very careful when you come here. Now, because I have such incredible magical things inside, the door is kept locked, and you have to ring the bell if you want me to let you in. I wait for it to be rung 3 times, because that means the person has been here and they're a repeat customer. The person only rings it once or just goes ding-o, 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 ding-o. I don't answer it right away. And here we are. So I let my patrons sit out here and wait if they want. It's a really lovely area, and I've got some nice artwork for them to gaze upon if they want. And then, of course, you can see I'm awaiting 2 patrons to come pick up. One is poison. They've already paid. They pay up front, and then I have it waiting for them next to the gold coin they put down. And this one, you may think it's a poison apple, but it isn't. It's an enchanted love apple. And there's my banker if anybody needs to get money out of their bank. And, of course, inside the treasury box, the coin from the patrons for the day is in there. But let's take a look. Everything in this place is usable. Here's a Xander. He uses this, my apothecary, as his own laboratory to work on his spells and potions and alchemy, which I don't mind. Hello, Xander.
Cooking a good meal is a way I can exert some control over my environment, calm the mind. Each recipe is a little agenda, you see. You set out your ingredients, plan your time, and delicious food is summoned from the incantation. Most reassuring.
He's funny, isn't he? Anyways, every single thing set in this apothecary, in this laboratory, so to speak, is very much used. All the books of magic and spells are up there. And of course we have the magical hollow jack-lantern. We have things being cooked down in the fireplace. I've got some mushrooms, magic mushrooms, smoldering on the fire, and pure water in the jug. Yes, this right here, it is an elf wine pot indeed, but you see all these mushrooms, all these strange fungi growing up the side of the wall. Those are intentional. I planted those and I boiled them down into a mush. I cannot tell you why and how I use them, but let it suffice to say that it's highly hallucinogenic. Even these stones you see over here, which aren't really stones, but I'll let you believe they're stones. And here is my main working area where I grind my herbs. And over here is a dark area because it has the blood of the vampires and the werewolves and the soul crystals. Even apothecary who heals needs to have things that are dark, such as the Venus flytrap and all of the psilocybin mushrooms. Must be careful, you see. And over here, I have more herbs and more potions and containers full of things that I need to use. I shan't tell you everything that's here. This fly trap right here is one that I milk. I let them grow and then eventually I harvest one head and I bring it into here and you can see how it turns all red. And I use that to extract an extremely toxic ingredient. And I do have the crux here, the Nern crux. I grind it down for a very special reason and purpose. And above, as you can see, I do have my plants. Plants that, well, each one has a purpose and a necessary ingredient in it. It's not just my little bundle of dried herbs that most everyone has. No, no, no. These are the wise woman plants up there that we work with. Now, let me tell you, only I go behind the red curtain here. Because this is a very serious area. It is where I keep all the poison. So as you can see, first I must purify my hands in the bowl, just as if I were a moth priest, getting ready to hold an elder scroll and glean from it a vision of something far beyond our understanding and world. But unlike the moth priest holding an elder scroll, I don't go blind because I'm not holding an elder scroll, but I am working with poisons. Here's my water fountain that contains pure water from the river, and here's my alchemy station, enhanced. And all of my spell books are back here. And my magic mirror for scrying, calling forth the spirit when I need guidance and help. Well, you see, this is indeed a very busy work area. And should you ever need a spell, or a poison, or should you ever need ingredients to seek a vision, or if you should ever need healing, come. come to me, and I will mix you up the most important ingredient of all that no one else knows about. All right, there you've seen it. Yes, Physics and mages, the magic guilds are right here. There you have it, my friends. I hope you liked this one. I love this one. I think it's very beautiful. Like I said, it's got some of my achievement items in here. I really take pains to detail it out. Look at how beautiful this is. Especially over there. Alright, let's head out. Now let's see the third and the final place I think I'm going to share with you today. Let's look. Oh. I hear, you hear it. An anchor going off. There, it's going off. It just disappeared. No one was there to battle it. Oh, there's so much stuff around here. Okay, so it's well worth. This is a wonderful house, a wonderful location, as I've said, right there. So there's the dolmen, right? And right here is the ruins. And right here is a way shrine. Okay. Malabal Tor is a really cool map. Okay. Let's go to the next staple home I'm going to show you. Oh, I haven't shown this one yet, so this will be a first time. It's called the Cyrodilic Jungle House. Okay, and it's also in Malabal Tor, so we're not going too far. It's a staple house, of course. An Imperial is at home anywhere in Tamriel. This compact house at the Bondari trading post in Malabal Tor is a bit of Cyrodiil in Valenwood and just steps away from the fine food and drink of the Silver Moon's Inn. Alright, let's look at the store so you can see it. All right. I don't own. You can see the two I don't own. The barbed hook private room. I'm thinking that one day I'll get that and then I'll decorate it and show you how I might decorate it. And I don't own the Captain Margox's place. I don't know how you say that. So we're going to the Cyrodilic Jungle House. And this one is 2,550. And again, I did not buy a furniture pack with it. I just purchased the house because I was looking. I was actually looking for a special reason. And you'll see my special reason in just a moment. So let's go there and see it. And we're going to go outside, of course, so you can see where it's located. Here we are on the outskirts of it, and you can see right there is a way shrine. This is just a wonderful location. And there's merchants and it's nice. It's got a little village and everything. And here's the little house, the entrance to the house, so you can see it from the outside. Now I want to share with you about this particular house. For those of you who don't know, I am a collector of music boxes. So I buy them, I hunt them, you know, I scry for them. And anytime a music box is available, like we have a new one today, that I went into the store and saw. It's called the Ascension to the Ruby Throne, but when I click on it and preview it, it doesn't play, and that makes me nervous. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to buy this because I buy them. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to purchase it. Here we go. Confirm. And we'll set it out in my shop. This is a music box shop. That's what it is. Here we go. So again, this is all from scratch. I didn't buy any packets as it comes, and then I've added everything. Like these beautiful Leowin light posts. They're beautiful, aren't they? Hello, Doolif.
Hail, sailor.
Oh.
I was thinking about our adventure poking around in Graven Deep.
I do. I
All my
remember
time
that.
as a pirate, never once did anything get my blood flowing as much as finding that island did. What a time! And always remember, I appreciate your help.
Oh, you're so welcome. Now, you know, he's a storyteller, this one. He has all kinds of interesting stories. And he visited and he fell in love with this storyteller pillar. And so he asked if he could live here. And I said, of course you can live here. And I have all kinds of magic achievement things in this garden. We'll take a look at the garden, but first I wanted to show you 200 items can be placed in special furnishings. You have 4. Collectible furnishings 10. Special collections 4. So you can see I'm actually utilizing this house a lot more. We're going to be adding another music box, so I'll now have 173 items placed. 6 people can visit, so yeah, it's a nice size house, and as you saw yourself, you have quite a good location for it. So here's my garden. I wanted the garden to be a little rustic, but I wanted it to be pretty. And here's Mike, the liar. So if you're looking for Mike, he's right here.
Mike does not mind waiting. When one has lived long enough, one learns that few things are as urgent as they first appear.
Oh, that is so true, Mike. Thank you so much. Anyways, I've got beautiful gardens and special collectibles. A few, like that. And look at this. This is love my weird stone. Isn't that very beautiful? Oh, and look at over here. Oh, yes. Look at, we have an alchemy. She performs for us.
Mask fool you. We performers of the House of Reveries don't miss a thing. You may think our attention focused on a juggled blade, but in truth, our eyes never leave your smiles. No performance is complete without it, after all.
Oh, thank you. Well, you see, she does performances here, and we also have people who come and do drum circles, and we've got the War Callers painted drum right here. But they bring their own drums, and they all sit around and they play their instruments in the garden while the performer performs for us. It's quite exciting and very intoxicating, and I love my garden of purple and blue and red. I planted it myself. Here, come into my music box shop. Oh, and beware of this this fan. Well, okay, I'll show it to you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh, I love romping out here. I love romping out here in my garden as this sweet little monkey. Oh, excuse me. Right. Let me go in here. come into my music box shop. Here we are. This is a shop dedicated just to music boxes. I have music boxes everywhere. And of course, Dibella blesses this shop with beauty and music. I pride myself in having almost every music box available. Hello, here's the merchant. She'll help you if you need help. This is one that I actually, that's from the Gold Road. Let's take a look at this from the Gold Road. And this is when you scry and find. Here we go, let's activate it. Isn't that beautiful? So often what I do is I choose a music box to leave playing. I have my visitor settings open so that people can come in and actually listen to and enjoy the different music boxes. They're all so beautiful and different. Now, I do have a new music box to set out. I'm not sure where I'm going to set it. So for right now, I'm just going to set it on the ground. You go into services for those. And there it is, my music box. Let's see how big it is. Oh, it's quite big. Oh, nice. Okay, so for right now, let's just sit it right here next to Diabella. And I'll have to find something for it, a location for it. And let's see now. That's very nice. So what I might do is bring out a little table and put it right here and put it on there, and then I'll put out a little table right there, and eventually there will be another music box, and we'll put it right there. There's all my music boxes. So now I have a new music box. I'm so excited about that. And I now have 37 music boxes. Let me just make a note of this one real quick. I actually have a notepad that I keep them all. This is called the Ascension to the Ruby Throne. Ascension to the Ruby Throne. So, I have 37 music boxes in the shop here. And I also have let's see, 1, 2, 3 music boxes at locations in houses where I won awards. So 37, 38, 39, I now have 40 music boxes total. So I'm very happy about my collection. But this house, yeah, you can do a lot with it, just in addition to being a music box house. All right, thank you for joining and coming to see my wonderful house. That's going to be it for today. This is my first There's No Place Like Home stream. And we looked at 3 houses today, and next week, we'll do 3 more. All right. Catch you again. Thanks for tuning in. This is Flower Child 567, sharing the delicious aspects of Elder Scrolls Online. Bye-bye for now.